Hi. Happy Freaky Friday. Man, these are coming along so fast.
I know.
It's kind
Those
of freaky.
Fridays just keep on showing up.
Yeah, well, that's good. We like those because if
It's good.
Monday's got to show up, we need a Friday to follow. Right?
100%. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Are we streaming to my page?
Um, I think we are. I think it's showing that we are. So we don't have anyone here live yet. So if
Okay.
anyone is watching this part, you're watching the replay, let us know. Ooh, we have 2 people. Um, we have one from my page and one from your Believe Loving Universe page. And, just so you guys don't think, oh, they know we're here. Well, I don't know who. It just tells me somebody. So you can, by all means, let us know in the comments that you're here, because it's always nice to know who's here. And bonus points if you stick around to the end, because we are going to put your name in the wheel of names, and we're going to hey Jane, nice to see you, and we're going to do a draw where you can have a private one-on-one reading with Raphael and I. It'll be virtual, so anyone wherever you are in the world, to make it super easy. So that's a, I don't know, what would you say that's valued at, Raphael?
Well, it depends. Have we figured out some time, like how long the reading's going to be? Is it going to be a half hour or an hour?
I think half an hour. I think half an hour.
So I think
It's pretty intense with 2 people.
I think for
Christine.
2 people, like usually, like I charge like for a half hour $50. But for 2 people, I would say it'd be a little bit more than that because you get two
Yeah.
different insights and two different, energies that people are tapping into. So I don't
I'm
know.
thinking, 80 is actually very, very reasonable.
I think that's
But we're saying prices, but we're just telling you what the prize is worth. So if you stay to the end, and we, put your name in the wheel of names or the digital hat,
I keep on
and
thinking
you
you're gonna
win.
say Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, it's fun. And if you win, you get a reading valued at over $80, because really the value is what you get out of it, not necessarily the money that's paid, but you'd get it for free because you would win. So anyways, enough promo stuff. Let's get into the Freaky Friday. What were we talking about before we came on camera?
Well, I was joking around, but I'm like, do you believe in hexes?
So let's unpack it a little bit, like hexes. So a hex, what I know a hex to be is that somebody puts it on you. Like it's something people deliberately hex you. And I'm thinking back to my supernatural days, watching Supernatural, where there'd be a little hex bag. One of the witches would put a little hex bag. So it would be deliberate, somebody hexing someone else. That's what I know a hex to be. But what's your take on that?
Oh,
And those in the comments, share what you think it
yeah,
is.
please. I don't know. I've never really followed it or like really believed in it or so on and so forth. But I just feel like the energy would be bad mojo. And so the energy of just things, happening one after another and just not just clear sailing, but it's interesting. I have a really good friend of mine. I just lit some. I I got this at my work, or my friend got it at our work. It's called Hexbreaker, and so I'm supposed to burn it every second day to just clear some energies because it's just been one of those years. you know,
Mm, decades, maybe.
yeah, that could be
Um,
it. Yeah,
so is that incense?
it is. Smells really good,
Oh,
as they say. Smell-o-vision. Mm.
mm, I wish. But yeah, I agree. To me, I know a hex to be something that's kind of like a curse, but I think a curse feels a little more, I don't know, serious, a
Yeah.
little more, what's the word I'm looking for? Sadistic. But
Yeah.
a hex, oh, so what does Christina say? Sorry to interrupt you, Raf. A hex thought it was a negative spell. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. You know, definitely
Mm-hmm.
negative spell. Oh, you put your glasses on. You want me to
I
put that
did.
back
I can see. I have my contacts in, so my eyesight is just like it's constantly like, oh, what
up? What tool are we using today? Why don't we just
Big.
do this and
Uh,
that?
seriously, that might actually help because like I can see, further away, but to see close up, I have to put my glasses on. Then if I sit back, everything's just blurry. So
Well, I can always read them to you. Oh, we have Rachel saying, I have some teachings from medicine people I'll share with you, sister.
beautiful.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah. And it's great to just have a discussion here too, because this is all about Freaky Friday and what's going on. Oh, Jane says, I would think it has a lot to do with the one being hexed if they believe the negative of it. Bingo. I think
Yeah.
you're onto something, Jane.
I really, really, really believe in that, right? Like it's just like to give anything power, you have to put thoughts, feelings, emotions into it and all that. So, I was just kind of being funny. Like I don't believe in hexes. I believe in, like sensitive people, they can feel energy, so on and so forth. But like I'm joking around with my life. It's just like, come on, get better with,
Yeah.
let things just kind of goes a little bit more smoothly. But I don't know.
But I think you're on the right track. You have to have some humor in it. You
Oh
know that saying, if I don't laugh, I'll cry, right?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
humor to me, it really dissipates the energy. And for me, in my experience, humor is actually very grounding, but uplifting at the same time, you
yeah.
know? So you got the hex, is that it?
This is a hex breaker. Do you
I
think it's?
hope it works.
No.
Do you feel a difference?
I think a lot of things are. I'm not saying I have a hex on me. I'm just saying, it's just like I feel like it's for higher learning, higher whatever, higher growth, higher knowledge, so on and so forth. I'm tired though. Um, so like this is an energy. I'm putting intention into clearing the energies, clearing it up. Come on, let's get to some good stuff. And if there is, I believe in attachments. If people are, I'm not saying anybody's doing anything to me, but I could even brought it on myself, right?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I think you're onto something. I just wanted to mention here, Jane says it smells lovely.
it does, doesn't it?
But you know what? You're onto something because when we give something attention, when we give that, we're giving it energy. And we and here's the thing, you could start out going, I don't believe in that kind of stuff. Oh, someone, hexed me or cursed me. I don't believe in any of that. And you're fine until little things pop up and you trip on the sidewalk and bonk your chin, and then things happen consecutively that seem bad. And then you go, oh, I wonder if I am. Like, something in our subconscious sometimes is there with their clipboard and it's going, oh, but there was proof. And then you start changing your mind about it. At least
yeah.
it
See,
can happen that way.
I don't have enough knowledge to say yes or no. I think it really has to do with your belief system, so on and so forth. Um, I was just reminded, I went to a reader probably like 16 years ago in Victoria, and she said, she gave me it was actually a pretty good reading, like pretty accurate. Um, but at the end, she goes, "You have a curse on you." And for this
Right.
amount of money, I can break it for you. And I'm like, oh no, I'm fine. I'm good with my curse.
I'm good with my curse.
But I'm not anymore.
Ah, well, you
Sometimes
need to
I go,
find her.
hmm.
Okay, well, that was all good. And then it sounded to me like it was kind of an snake oil salesman
I
pitch at the end.
know, I know.
Yeah.
And that's what, so it's just kind of funny. And I think maybe it's just bringing a little bit more awareness, maybe some fun. And, yeah, it's Freaky Friday, as you say. And it's like, let's talk about weird stuff.
Yeah. What better time? Yeah. I think that the key to something like that is to realize that we have free will. So we can definitely, oh, there's where'd that thumbs up come from? That was cool. Who did that? That
I
was
like
really
thumbs
there.
up.
There, look at all the fireworks. I want that.
Ooh, I like it.
That's really cool. I love it. Totally distracted me. But I think what happened is I think that blew the curse. I think the
Oh, you
hex, I
think
mean, I think the
so?
hex
Okay.
is gone now.
You think
So
so?
that was,
If the hex is
that was
gone, let's have more thumbs up or a
good.
fireworks.
Love it.
Watch radio silence.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I don't have any lights on here. I'm losing my light right now. I've got my blinds open, facing the window because it's BC Hydro power
Oh,
saver, peak saver again tonight.
you always put me to shame. I never know when that's gonna happen. I'm like, I'm
Well,
doing the world no good.
no, it's nothing. It's just
Sorry.
I signed up for it and it tells me when. So it's on, and I'm saving some money on my account. So I don't know. I think you have to sign up for it.
Okay.
Although I do know that it being March, this is when we usually have Earth Hour, and I can't remember. I think it's
Okay. I
might
just
be the
turned my
last
lights off.
Saturday. Hmm?
I just turned my lights off. I want to be a good girl too.
Oh, there you go. I might have to turn the light on though. I'm getting a little dark. So what do we have here? Jane saying, Wayne Dyer, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Yes, I love that. It's so, so, so true.
Yeah.
Um, Wise words, Jane. Thank you for being here.
And I think
Yeah, so
that
I
is
have a card deck here that I've been kind of shuffling around, and I thought, why not? Let's just pull a card for the collective. It's the Moonology manifestation because I've been really trying to shift the way I'm thinking. So things change for me too. And it's funny how you get little signs, little niggles that are reminding you, yes, you're going the right way. And it's so powerful to have things kind of normal, everyday things just kind of click and line up. And when I say normal everyday things, it could be, geez, I'm really running late. This happens to me all the time. And this is just a scenario. It's not me. Happens to me all the time. Oh, maybe I can just clear my energy and call on the traffic angels. And the next thing you know, you're making every single light goes green, 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 green. Those are great little confirmations that life is just happening the way it's meant to. So let's pull a card. One card. These cards are so thick. Let's try this one. I can see. I have to turn a light on. I want to save money, Hydro.
loud.
The last quarter moon in Gemini. Clear your mind. That's a good card for our conversation. You know, Gemini, and I don't know if we have any Geminis in the house right now, but often they they're good talkers. Um, Sometimes that a bit of duality. I don't know a lot of astrology. I just know my own signs by moon, sun, and rising. But this is perfect. Clearing your mind right there. You know, if you start feeling like, oh my gosh, everything's happening against me, I have bad luck and blah blah blah. All those thoughts are your own hex. You're hexing yourself, right? You need to be able to change what you're thinking about, and then your circumstances around you change.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just like what Jane was saying with that Wayne Dyer quote.
Yeah.
When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. It's totally, totally true.
Yeah.
What's your take, Raph?
With that card, I do not know astrology at all. I'm very naive with all that fun stuff. I think there's a lot of knowledge and wisdom in it. But I did, with the card that you pulled, I got the trickster card. So like the energies of Loki, or like the dual, Gemini is dual personality, that I do know, or the two personalities. Trickster. And so it is, the universe is, kind of like what Jane said, topsy turvy, upside down, and there's there's an understanding with having a different perspective. So sometimes life flips you on your head so you can kind of see. And so it's not necessarily a roadblock, it's just seeing a different perspective.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, it's like having to take a detour. You might not have seen whatever you had to detour past if you didn't take the detour. So, um, yeah. And really, what was I picking up as you were talking? Something came to me and then it disappeared. Oh, looking at last quarter moon. So you think about that. It's the last quarter of the moon before it becomes dark moon and then new moon, right? So this is, if you follow the transition of full moon is all about, yeah, let's reflect everything that we've gone through and everything, shining the light, reflecting the sun, and then slowly it dims, 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 dims. So this is perfect time to release those things you want to release because you're going with the momentum of the energy of the moon. And the moon having that cyclical energy you can harness that to help you through whatever it is you're going through. So release those personal hexes. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Yeah. So I think a lot of it is before hibernation, before rest, and so on and so forth. The universe is just going to go wham, 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 wham. And then you're like, oh my God. And then it's just like, okay, rest. And you can take it all in and allow it to settle and, for the growth and the seeds to be planted. So
I
it's,
love
it's
that.
almost like time's running out. Like it's just like, get things done.
Yes. Yes.
Or,
The clock is runneth out.
yeah.
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 Christina pulled a clarifier. Thank you.
Well,
I'm Rama. Where are you being called to journey to? Not sure this works with your conversation. No, I think it's bang on. Thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah, I figured it out. What are you being called to journey to? Which is true because if you clear your mind, you got to fill it with something else, right? So where is that inner journey? Where do you want your mind to be?
I think I like that too. Where are you called, right? So it brings attention to energies within self, energies within, mind, system, body, soul. And it's just like sometimes, um, I'm like, I'm taking it personal right now. Like I'm stubborn. I got this. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it.
Push,
And it's
push,
just like,
push.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And it's just like, okay, so universe, like I'm taking my learnings because I'm learning all the things I don't want in order to
Mm,
have an understanding of, oh, this is actually what I do want.
yeah. Well, that's interesting because sometimes you don't know. So you have to start with what you do know, which is I don't want that. So
Yeah.
therefore I need that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I'm
Uh,
still here. I've got to put some lights on before I start pushing the wrong buttons.
okay. That didn't really help much.
Is that a little better?
There we go.
Okay, you keep talking. I'm here. I just need to close some curtains and I'm going to be right in the
Okay. Hello, everybody. So I guess the energies, I can't see if anybody writes anything and all that fun kind of stuff because Lauren is in charge of this. I would like to know if anybody has any energies that they believe in. So like manifesting energies or clearing, like what are your beliefs, supernatural beliefs and all that fun kind of stuff. If anybody has anything that maybe Lorraine and I could touch on or any questions along those lines.
Yeah, that'd be great. Let us know. We only have a couple people here live, but if someone's watching the replay, let us know because it is something we can always cover in the next Freaky Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, while I'm thinking of it, we won't be having one next Friday. I have something else happening. I'm going to see a play called Dracula. So it should be a Freaky Friday anyways. We just won't be live. We may come up with an alternative day. Maybe let us know in the comments what's a good evening for you guys, and we can see, you know,
Mm-hmm.
maybe
Mm-hmm.
the Thursday or something. We can figure something out. Yeah. Um, okay, now what?
Now what? Well, I'm really looking forward to playing in my yard tomorrow. The weather should be beautiful and wonderful, and I'm ready for that. So it's very healing energies, a lot of energies to release, clear, and let go of, and also what is it called? Refilling the body, mind, and soul. My spirit
I
needs
like that.
to, yeah.
Yeah. Christina saying, I do believe in the power of manifestation. However, I can't explain why. Yeah. And that's, it's like, I know TVs work. I'm just not sure how. Right. So we don't need to know why.
You just
And
plug it in.
yeah, you just plug it in and it works somehow. There's, little people inside and, you know.
Yeah, yeah, that's great.
I mean, you could believe that before when they had the big, huge tube TVs in the back, and it'd be like, yeah, there's somebody back there with little miniature people. Now the screens are so flat, it's like, it's impossible. It's like Flat Stanley is in there or something. This
All right.
family
So your belief in little people have diminished.
developed.
You don't believe in them anymore because of
Oh,
the TVs.
different reasons, different conversation. What the heck happened?
I don't know.
Need some more bubbles.
Okay.
Cheers. What are you drinking tonight? Anything
I
good?
have water and I have wine over yonder that is
Mm-hmm.
yelling my name. It's Friday night, lady.
Yeah. Get your freak on. It's Friday.
Yeah.
I just had one of those bubblies. I thought
Yeah.
I'd have some little effervescence with my water.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's drawing a blank. What are some good crystals that we can suggest to people who do feel like their luck is runneth out or their
Ooh.
luck is not working for them?
All right, I'm gonna pick a universal crystal for that energy right now. Isn't this
Okay.
beautiful?
Oh, that's cute.
I get presents everywhere. I'm a lucky
Nice.
girl. Yeah, I
You're so
complain about
lucky.
my life, but I'm very fortunate.
That's so nice.
I know.
Uh, so while you're doing that, Jane wrote, I very much believe in creating our own reality. So keep thoughts positive and focus on the things that ring your bells. I love that. And then let it go. I feel the universe orchestrates it for you, and what we do in that regard best if it's from inspired action. Yes,
Very,
beautiful. I love it. Oh, and
yeah,
Katya's here. Hello, Katya. Nice to
I
see you.
love.
All right, so we are, oh, and Annalise here too. Oh, I need the answer to that 100%. Okay, so what crystals to hold on to so you can release that energy of a hex?
Is that what we were talking about? Okay, so
Yeah,
yeah, a crystal to release the energies,
yeah,
X or negative or whatever.
negative energies. Yeah.
I have two here. All right. Interesting.
Okay, don't show us,
Okay.
don't show us. Let's play a game. You know
Oh,
me, I like games.
all right. Let's
All right,
play.
everybody, tune into the crystals that Raphael has. She said she has two crystals. Pop in the chat what you think they are, or what one comes up, or what color, or whatever, and pop it in the chat. I know it takes a little bit for the chat to come.
I can't see where my
So,
hands are. I'm trying to put them. I have two.
two crystals. Well, when I think of, releasing negative energy or bringing luck, that's another way of putting it is, yeah, exactly. Okay, so smoky quartz is what Christina said.
My favorite.
Annalise smoky and a tiger's eye. Yeah, definitely smoky, but I also feel like black tourmaline, any of the black crystals. I'm actually picking up on jet. Don't know if you have that in your bag.
Uh-huh.
Jet is
A lot of stuff in here.
I love jet because it's so light. You could have a big rock in your pocket and it wouldn't weigh you down. But yeah, And I'm feeling you have to balance it with something like rose quartz, bringing in love, because you don't want to just think about, oh, I need to protect myself from everything, because you're too focused on me against them energy. You're too focused on everything's against me instead of let's just bring in the love, focus on that, and just release gently what needs to go.
Yeah.
Anyways, we have some people's guesses: smoky quartz and tiger's eye.
Okay.
Anyone else before Raf reveals it? Sorry, Raf, you were going to say something.
And so it's also like, so I just randomly, I didn't look in the bag. I did not, just to give a little bit more insight. And I just, kind of closed my eyes. I picked in the bag and I picked out 2 crystals that said me, 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 me. And so I'm like, okay. And realistically, when I work with crystals, the message is different for different situations. And so,
like cards.
yeah. And so these 2 crystals jumped out for what we were talking about.
All right. So we have more guesses. We have a blue stone lighter. I guess it's a lighter blue stone.
Okay.
We have Marnie guessing fluorite. Yeah, Annalise like, I don't know. Did I get that about right, Annalie? I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. And so let me think then, because I was giving you what I think are good ones if I was to suggest them. So
Of course. Yeah.
I'm feeling jasper. I don't know, a green one. Can't. Yeah.
Okay.
She was agreeing with what I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Lovely. Beautiful. All right.
Katya is saying malachite.
Beautiful.
And Marnie is saying smoky quartz. Smoky quartz is like 3 votes.
Yeah. Yeah. That's my go-to all the time is smoky quartz with everything. It's like it's the key ingredient for any kind of recipe you're going to make, I feel.
Right. Yeah. I agree.
Okay. And last thing, you can also just pick a color.
Okay.
Because nobody has it yet.
Pink and yellow came to my mind.
Pink and yellow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, orange. All of the colors. Red, green, blue, indigo, violet.
No, Lorraine, you can only pick 2.
Damn.
All right. Are we ready?
I think so. No more comments. So yeah, let's see.
All
Drum
right.
roll. Christina said purple. Look at that.
There you go. Woohoo! She got it.
Christina,
Yeah, so
bing, bing, bing.
This is a crackle quartz that my grandson gave to me, and I put it in my bag. And yes, it's man-made. Focus.
Well, no, it's a real quartz. It's just been adjusted.
Yeah, of course. Man-made, adjusted, all that fun stuff.
I think plastic if it's man-made.
Anyways. And, with that energy, I feel like that is a lot of our intentions. Where are we putting our focus? So on and so forth. So it's like run-of-the-mill crystal. It's made up from man also, right? Who have, worked with the crystals, so on and so forth to make this. And so we have a lot of power to do with the energies that we allow into our lives. So kind of like the common theme that everybody has been saying, which is beautiful and wonderful, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So there's that one. And I feel like that is our intention, our being that we put power to.
Yeah. Okay. I also want to add to that if I can, because, you think of the. Okay. Bye.
Rude. I'm in the show. I can't see anybody.
Now we can play. Okay, so that quartz, it was a real quartz. It went into a process in the laboratory to make it into a crackle quartz. And I'm not sure what the process is, and I don't really care. But what I'm picking up from that is, we go through the shit sometimes. right? It creates all those crackles within us. And do we choose to focus on those crackles within us? Or do we just choose to focus on that? Okay, let's keep moving forward and move past that. That's that's my little
I love that.
shtick.
So, like I said, perspective on individual and how they feel about it.
Hi, Erin. He
Hello.
loves quartz. Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah.
You are definitely welcome here if you love quartz. You are
Yeah.
in. You are in.
All right. And then the next one.
Oh, oh, and Annalise said, and the beauty in it, in those crackles. Yes, good point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. I heard just bubbles of joy. Focus
Ah.
on the, anyways. So,
Is
yeah.
that just
Then
because your grandson gave it to you, maybe? But
it could
no.
be. It has actually a beautiful energy to it. So, yeah, it's funny that this came through. And, it's almost like you can see the different little webs throughout it, and a greater higher understanding of how things weave together. And within that, yeah, there's breaks and little things, but there's also a lot of pockets of joy.
Yeah, I
So,
love that.
yeah. And then clear quartz, and that's like the healer of all, right? The highest, right? Lauren, you know all the facts about crystals, but this is just clear focus, right? So I'm not going to hang myself up on this and this and this that's happening in my life. No, because that's not my destination. My destination is that. And so, yeah, it's like swatting flies away sometimes. And yeah, you have to deal with it and face it and, work with it. But I'm still, that's my destination.
Yeah, I like that. Well,
Yeah.
what clear quartz, silicon dioxide, it's the most abundant crystal in the earth. Like there, and to me, it's an amplifier of energy. So it'll
Mm,
amplify the energy around it, the crystal around it. So
cool.
yeah, it centers you, but it's also kind of like beware of what you're thinking because it amplifies it, right?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it reminds you to
Fair.
stay clear. That's what I pick up from that.
Love it.
Okay, what do we have here? Facebook keeps kicking Katya out. Well, tell
Why?
it to stop. She has a really good question that I have starred there that we'll cover in a minute. So hopefully you don't get kicked out. Raven. Marnie is saying, I have a lovely little Herkimer in my
Mm,
bedside group. Ooh, I love Herkimer. They
they
are,
are awesome. So, what do you use yours for?
she has it by her bedside with her other crystals, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so clear. It's so, yeah, there's something about Herkimer. And they're Herkimer, they're clear quartz. They were just first mined in Herkimer, New York. That's how they got their name. But often they're very, very tiny because they're just so, yeah, they're so clear and bright. Yeah, I love it. I have a big, huge one actually. I got from that place in Granville Island, whatever
Nice.
that place was called, years and years ago when I took the crystal courses. Aaron is saying we went to an amethyst mine recently in Ontario and found lots of quartz. Oh,
Mm,
cool. That's
beautiful.
cool.
I just found out, and I don't know, maybe Lorraine, you can help me out. Um, Supposedly, if like I have my amethyst, whatever it's called, cave thingamajigger.
Geode?
Yeah, over there. See?
Yeah.
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo.
And supposedly,
I
if
got one too.
yeah, yours is beautiful.
So yours.
There we go. But supposedly if you cover it at night, the courts are gonna start growing even more. I know. I'm gonna try it because someone like at work told me about it. And I'm like, really?
I'm
You're shaking
busting
your
that.
head no, but you know what? I believe in miracles. So
I'm busting that myth. I
okay,
am.
okay.
You got to know how crystals grow. They don't grow in the air here. They grow in a solution. They grow in the right circumstances with heat, with whatever the watery solution is. Like yeah, I don't believe that. But hey, whatever. Prove
I
me
believe
wrong.
in miracles.
Please. I'm hoping you do because I could be growing crystals everywhere then. Oh, and then
That's right.
Kat just says covering at night with what? I would think a big solution of crystal seed water would probably do it. That would probably do the trick.
Yeah. Supposedly a blanket.
Because you think about, when you were in school and or you grow crystals, right? You have the little cup and the thing suspended, and you have the crystal in the solution, and
I did
yeah,
not play that game.
yeah. So yeah, I'm busting that myth somehow. I don't know how. Shannon saying apparently there's quartz around Mission and Harrison. I'd love to know where to find them. Yeah, I've heard that too. I think there's a local book that says some of the, like a lapidary book that says some of the places to find something in the wild. Oh, there's a place on the island, Rachel. I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere on Vancouver Island where they're called, like, I can't remember the name. I think they're just called like earth quartz, where you just dig them up in from the dirt, from the ground.
Wow.
So that's pretty cool. You guys are awesome in the comments, by the way. And I'm going to read through these and then stick around because I got something to tell you. Those of you who weren't here in the beginning, my friend's mom showed me hers, and it has new growths that are so luminescent. Oh, okay. Well, I want to see pictures of that. I want to know what the heck she's doing. Tell us.
New growth.
Yeah, new growth.
And supposedly the crystals at our store actually start growing more, right? It's like, amethyst will start growing quartz within it. So
I got it
over time.
I'll be back. I'm sweating up a storm.
Okay. Hello again, everybody. All right.
And I'm back. Okay. Whew, look at me go.
I'm gonna start going beep, beep, beep.
Marnie, I use Herc for healing work and mind calming third eye stuff.
Nice.
Yeah. Herkimer is really high. I believe it's really a lot higher vibration than even just the regular clear quartz. And it's really good for Reiki and stuff like that. Cascade Falls is a place. Okay, good to know. Amethyst is chemically and the same as white quartz. It just has more iron in it. That's why you might find white in your amethyst sometimes. Yeah, I have some in mine as well. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? The way things just, whatever is present at the time will create the color and the brightness of it. Like I know Brazil has really, really purple. Some other locations, I know Ontario is a big spot for amethyst, and the color of purple is a little different. What else? Hello again. I can't tell when you pop off. So hello again. Oh, I want to say before Raf keeps going, yeah, so stick around to the end because whoever's here, we're going to put your names in the wheel of names, and we are going to choose a winner to get a free 30-minute reading with Raphael and I online, because it's wherever you are in the world. So we've determined that it's valued at over $80. So stick around and we will be doing that. Okay, enough of me. Raph, keep going.
Okay.
Okay.
What were we talking about? I don't know. Anyways, amethyst, I love it. I remember used to go back to Ontario every summer and see walking down the gravel road on the farm. You just find amethyst everywhere. So yeah, as a young child, I'm like my rock collections that my poor grandparents had to put up with.
That is magical. That would be so cool.
It is magical. And if I ever, it's probably, people going through their belongings and they probably found tins and cans and buckets full of crystals or stones. Probably, yeah.
Oh, I love that. I just had the rocks at the playground and in the, just regular little rocks. I love those too. I still love those.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you hear Mojo. He's my lovebird. He's having some out time. After he gets his meds, he gets his out time, and he just kind of hangs above the cage, hangs around above the cage. So Aaron's saying if there's too much iron in amethyst, it turns dark red and you can't see through it. Ooh, cool. That's cool. I don't think I've ever seen one like that.
Is that true? BC amethyst has a lot of red in it.
I don't know.
I don't know. I listen, but I never retain, so I don't know.
Yeah. Do you want to come up? You want to say hi? Come up. Up.
So.
No? Okay. No. He doesn't. Oh, I wanted to. We were done with that topic, were we?
Yeah.
Okay. Because Katya had a really, really good question. She's like, what crystals to use for a grid for safety and protection of family members?
Ooh,
so first top of the list for me is smoky quartz. Definitely amethyst is a good protector too, and clear quartz to amplify all of the crystals together. Those are the three that came to mind, but I'm also mentioning jet again. Yeah, you're smiling. What's going on?
I'm just reading.
Oh, I thought you were agreeing with what I was saying.
Yeah, no, I do agree. I do. Hey,
Simone.
Emily just ran downstairs to show me hers. So Emily's selection is, hey, this used to be mine. Did I give it to you?
Nice.
I take it back. Oh, hey, wait a minute.
That's nice. I like it.
Yeah, so that.
I like what Erin's saying here. She goes, I know because I listened to the guide on the tours at the mine. Well, that's how you learn stuff. Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. So
this is Emily's pick. Tiger's Eye and Amethyst. Energetically, the first thing I picked up for Katya's question is like, what is the stone? It is like green. I'm feeling green aventurine because it's soft, it's fluid, it's, settling, it's nurturing. And there's a lot of just soothing energies with that. The other crystal that popped into my head for safety and protection, definitely I'm feeling like there's going to be smoky quartz in the mix. So let me see if I have that. Safety and protection.
And so Annalise saying onyx. Yeah, any of the black crystals are usually really good. Onyx, sardonyx is good as well. It's actually lists in the Crystal Bible as a protection stone. So if you can get sardonyx, it's like a mix of onyx and other colors in it.
Beautiful.
I'd have to dig out my stuff. But you know what? I would also add is definitely some rose quartz because you want to keep that loving energy in there as well.
Yep. I love that. And yes, and it's just like I always like how I work with crystals. I tune more. So I think the trick is to tune into what feels right to you because I feel everybody is different. So Katya, according to your question, the crystals that came to me in my brain for your energy and what you're asking for and maybe with the people because we're all different. So sometimes people don't relate to rose quartz and they're like, what? So they're going to reject it. So why offer sugar when someone doesn't like sugar energy wise, right? And so it's just like you have to find the recipe that works with the individual. So
I love that. That's wise. Those are wise words.
Yeah. So the green aventurine I picked up, right? First. So like a green. And then definitely smoky quartz because smoky quartz is like sage for the environment, for the surrounding energies of the crystals. And it helps allow that energy to flow within, to you and your environment. And then it was like a red stone. So, carnelian or something even more red, like a ruby or
garnet,
red jasper. Although red jasper I don't feel would be good for you. So more like you want like a powerful stone because you need that fire lit for energies of people remembering why they are there in the first place, if that makes any sense.
I bet
So
it does.
that energy, yes.
Yeah, red coral. How about red coral? How do you
Beautiful.
feel, Katya? If
I
you have
like
red coral, like I think anything we suggest is our suggestions, and like Katya, Raphael just said, is sometimes we resonate, sometimes people don't. And how does it feel when you think of that? Like your own intuition is the most powerful thing you can use in your decisions.
yeah.
So
Yeah. And you will know when you start putting crystals together. So like these are just like little tips and hints. But when you're putting those crystals together, as you already know, like, okay, well, this one, yes. This one, you'll feel the energy shift when you're placing certain things around it. And you're like, yeah, no, let's take that one out. That didn't taste good.
well, yeah, don't swallow them. That's all I'm going to say. Much as you want to, don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I love when you held up the carnelian, I was really drawn to that, mostly because I'm drawn to carnelian anyways.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that might be a really good one too, just for the person who's on the outside and can't, you're trying to help, send energy. Sometimes we feel a little helpless. That I think that carnelian's really helpful for your sacral chakra to really um,
Yeah.
anchor you down, trust that you're doing what you need to. I'm
Mhm.
distracted because the dog is smelling my
Pardon.
my slipper. Like, do my feet smell? Stop it. Freaky Friday. We're here all night.
With the energies of Katya, like that, when I was picking up crystals, I'm also picking up, I don't know if there's people experiencing headaches or like a lot of pressure going on. And so if that is the case, kyanites would be also very good. But I was picking up headache. I just, not necessarily maybe a headache, but a lot of pressure.
Mm, okay. There we go. Let's see. Marnie saying, in my bedside group are fluorite, smoky quartz, flower agate, carnelian, kunzite. Ooh, nice.
Beautiful. And
Kunzite is really nice heart energy. Love that. And yeah, good. I do refresh from time to time. Yeah, I actually sleep with the crystal, my labradorite, the real round one, and I always clear the energy in the morning. I just put my hand over top and with the intention clearing, clearing, and then I stick it back where it belongs, and we're all good. Oh, and she says in celestite. Ooh, that's a nice one. Yeah,
Mhm.
very angelic energy. If you want to call in Archangel Michael came to me with that. I
Yeah.
don't know if you have celestite, Katya, but even just calling in Archangel Michael energy to help send as you are creating that grid, I think that's powerful. So hopefully that was helpful to you and to everybody. Anything else you want to add, Raf?
Nope, that ends.
Okay, good. I mean, not, I just sometimes I feel like I'm talk over you or talk
No,
too
no,
much.
no, no. It's good. It's
Okay,
good.
Elliot, take
I really
off.
feel like when you're working with crystals, it's great to have suggestions. It's great to read the book. It's great to have your knowledge and all that. But it's also even more better and great and worthwhile to check in with self when you're working with crystals and how things go. Don't just take somebody else's word for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Always good advice. But yeah, it's always nice to, have counsel with your peeps about it. So,
Mm-hmm.
all
All right.
right. Also, Katya's saying, this was very helpful. I do create grids intuitively, and I wanted to see which crystals to test. Yes, awesome. Oh, and then Christina has a good question. What is a grid?
Mm, I love
Well,
it.
a crystal grid is where you place crystals in a specific pattern for an intention. Usually it's for manifesting something or protection. And you keep those crystals in that grid with that intention for as long as you like. And it's a good way to send energy to whatever it is you're creating the grid for. So it could be as simple as 3 crystals in the form of a triangle.
Yeah.
Raph's showing us.
Yeah.
Elliot, no. Go on.
Like realistically, a grid can be just like Lorraine said, anything, you know, that you make of it. So there we go. You can even add cards to it. This is, of course, this one that I can't pronounce. Frolic. There we go. I can pronounce it. I just didn't have my glasses on properly. So you can just, you know, create it and put a crystal on top. Maybe it's time for you to have some fun and experiment and, you know, let go of like, you know, keeping
I need to
everything.
know how and what and where. Yeah, just play.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I want more of that energy in my life. And so, you know, create a grid around it and allow those energies to flow. Right. And it's just like, okay. And then, you know, everybody's different on how they work with it, but I'm feeling like I want a little bit of sweetness in my life and a little bit more happiness also. And, uh, a lot of softness with my frolic energy, right? I don't want to be harsh. So there we go. I'm just going to add some beautiful soft tones to this. There we go.
Nice.
And so there we go. How does that feel? Oh. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I like the fact that you did add that element of the card. So for you, Katya, it could be even a little note, stuff like what was in the Reiki course, where you can write your intention and keep it light, keep it positive focused. And that could be in the center, or you could choose a card or a photo, you know, anything, whatever your imagination can make up. Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, Simone, okay. She wants to know, how often do you clear your grid if it's been out for a few days? Well, for one, I mean that it depends. Like I'll have a grid up for maybe a week, and then if I notice it doesn't really seem to be working or whatever, then I might clear it or I might re-energize it again. I usually have another crystal that I like to connect all the pieces together. Just go with what you feel. That's my answer. It's always go with what you feel. I know it doesn't give you much framework, but if it's only been out a few days, to me, that's not very long. Like if you've had it up there for more than a week, I think that might be a good time to revisit the energy, to at least, you know, recharge it, if anything. It's not necessarily that you need to clear it, but you can recharge it. So your question might be, how do you recharge it? Intention, paying attention to the grid, rebuild it again, or yeah. Raph, any?
Yeah, I think a lot of it is intention. So if you do any sort of energy healing, why is my phone dying?
Uh-oh.
Anything that you put intention to, so you could just, you know, go up to it, focus on the energy of it, send it love and light, send it, you know, energies that it need, and just allow that energy to flow through you into the grid. You know, you can pick up a piece, you know, smile, okay, and say thank you and reactivate.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Jane says, my take on the grid, what I feel it is. Oh, I guess she was trying to share a photo. Yeah, I don't know, because I'm using StreamYard. It might not let you show a photo. Too bad. I want to see it. Christina says, that's cool. Thanks for sharing how to do it. Yeah, thanks for asking, because that's how we all learn. I do note and do a 7-day candle too. Okay. And then I had a grid for several months, recharging and reconnecting to it. Yeah. So basically every time you're recharging and reconnecting, technically it's a new grid again. It's freshened the energy up again. So you could have that same grid up for 10 years, but as long as you're giving it some attention and awareness and dusting it off, because day dust, right? Am I right? Day dust. Yeah. Well, that was great. We started out talking about hexes and now we're doing crystal grids. Welcome to Freaky Friday. Stick
Oh,
with us.
I know. Maybe I should do a grid. I kind of energetically, my whole house is a grid, and I have crystals like,
Mm.
throughout the whole house. I don't know what was trying to come
The
out
what
there.
house?
I have crystals all throughout the house, all throughout the house. And so I energetically shift them and so on and so forth. But I feel like I probably need to shift some things.
Oh, spring
Especially if
cleaning.
that weird word was trying to come out of my mouth.
I know. I kind of
That's
caught
weird.
that one, but I don't know.
Weird.
Best little crystal house in Texas. Shannon, I did a crystal grid for a friend with breast cancer. I kept the grid for a year and a half while she was doing chemo, recharged it monthly. She's been cancer free now for 3 years. I'd like to think it was mostly my work that helped. Oh, it definitely helped. I love that.
That's
Thank you for
beautiful.
sharing. So, what did you do with the 1.5 years? Did you clear it? Did you pay attention to it? I'm curious. Curious people want to know. I'm
And
sure
what
other people.
crystals did you use? That's really
Yeah. What crystal? Oh, quartz crystal, she said.
oh,
So was it
beautiful.
all clear quartz or was there some purple and pink in there and yellow? Interesting. Well, this has been fantastic. How about we pull some cards? Anyone want a card pull? Oh, and I wanted to mention, I think I already did. Did I already say that if you're here pretty much at the end, I'm going to put your name in the wheel of names, and we're going to spin the wheel of names, and you're going to win maybe you might be the winner of a free online reading with Raf and I, 2 for the price of 1. Actually, 2 for the price of none because you win it. It's free. So I'm going to keep track here of who wants a reading for now, and then we'll do the wheel of names after. So we have Marnie, we have Christina, we have Katya, and then Jane is whenever you feel negative emotion, it always means that your grid started to fill in with what you want, but you blocked it with a belief. In so doing, you felt fear. And then I guess whoever AH is. I guess it depends because there's a lot of stuff around. You have to be sure it's from and it could never hurt to clear the grid. That's all I'm going to say. Could never hurt to clear the grid. And then Jane said she would like one. Okay. So we're going to start first and foremost with Marnie. So I'm pulling from my Lightseer Tarot deck, and Raphael's gonna, Raph, she's gonna do whatever she wants to do. So. But before I do, there's more comments. You guys are awesome. Oh, Abraham Hicks. Yes, thank you. Abraham Hicks. Yeah, I love it. So she's talking about the grid. I kept it in my glass case, so no interference from curious fingers. All clear quartz, small and large points. I cleared it and thanked the universe for the work and the healing. Wow. Beautiful. I love it. And Simone saying, I never thought about putting a card in my grid. Yeah. Yep. Like pick a card. You could just pull a random one or choose a card that really represents what you want that grid to do and put that in the center of it.
And you can even pick things from nature. Grab a leaf and put it in your grid and all that. That's what I'm picking up for you anyways.
I like that.
Bring some nature stuff into it.
Nice. Awesome. And Shannon would like a card. I'm game for what the universe has a message for me. Yeah, we didn't even really ask anyone, did we? Okay.
Yeah, if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask.
Yeah.
If not, we will just do a universal one.
There we go. Okay. So Marnie is up. So let's see the energy that Marnie needs to know. Elliot, what is going on?
Okay.
Can you go play for a little bit longer? Oh, and if anyone wants to pull a clarifier.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey, Marnie, I'm going to pick up this one that fell on the floor because a lot of them fell. And I feel energetically that these are things that you have overcome. Welcome to How I Read. I'm back. So, all right.
Ooh, Christina's already got the clarifier. Look at her go.
Hey, slow down.
I love it.
All right.
Thank you.
So, Marnie, I was just really picking up that there's like, it's go time now. Like, things are going to really be speeding up, and that energetically, it's like you need to make decisions now. You have to say yes. You need to do the go and move forward, step in, so on and so forth. So, whatever is being presented, like it's just, it feels like you are in charge of all that. The card that flew upright is cheer. And so it feels like there is energetically, what I'm seeing is that you've set things up in your life to play a certain picture and a certain energy of going forward. And so everything has kind of ripened. And so now it's, all that I'm hearing is it's go time. Things are okay. The words I'm hearing is going to be smooth. So hopefully that resonates.
I love it. Nice. And what I'm getting with that is cheer.
Okay.
Cheering you on. I love that. The card that flipped out for me, for you, is judgment. And again, I feel that it's just you're releasing that. You've released it. And because you have, or you do in the moment, you feel it, you immediately can recognize what it is, heavy energy. So you release it. That's allowing you to really pick up, things are picking up speed, as Raphael's saying, because you're lighter. We can move quicker when we're lighter in every aspect, physically, emotionally, mentally. Definitely. Yeah. I like that. And then Christina, you're a very intuitive girl. The cards that come through you, clarifier is awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Like, and the cool thing is you pulled that before we even had our cards. Like, I love timelessness. It's fantastic.
And you know what? With what Christina, that's kind of like the energies I was picking up too. With the card that you pulled, actually, that is like word for word the energies that were coming through with just like the awakening, energetic upgrade.
Yeah.
Getting out of our physical being.
Yeah. I love it. And then Katya has one too. The curse. Time to recognize the source of your limitations and let them go. It's time. I love it. It's interesting because we started this call talking about hexes, and in my mind, I was like, yeah, it's kind of like a curse, but I kind of forgot when we got in that conversation. But it's interesting how that's tying in, because a curse and a hex, kind of similar energy that way. Yeah. Interesting. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Where's these little blue stars? So we did Marnie. Let us know what you think of that one, Marnie. And we are going to Christina. Let's pull a card for Christina.
Just universal?
I think so.
Boop. Oh, okay.
So I got the 7 of Wands. It's funny, I was thinking of this card with our conversation earlier, Raph, our phone call for you. Anywho, but what I'm picking up here is that you are allowing other people to have their thoughts and opinions, and you're honoring how they think and feel, but you're not taking it on, which is bravo, which is good, because we can't take other people's stuff on. I mean, we can, but we shouldn't. Mm-hmm. But that's what I'm picking up for you.
What a beautiful way of being, hey?
I know.
Yeah.
Love it.
So Christina, when I close my eyes, I tune into your energies, and the first image that popped into my head, and it's just, I'm seeing writing, and it's beautiful. It's it's writing, if that makes sense. And so there's a lot. So a lot of communication, a lot of penmanship, so on and so forth. So I don't know if you do, maybe automatic writing it is, or maybe it is expressing through words and all that. So, and then the two cards that jumped out to you is frequency. So, like tuning
Mm.
into your soul, the energies all around you, inspiration, energies, so on and so forth, seeing a picture for what it is, um, tapping into source with the frequencies that are around you. There's another word, but it's kind of, so I'll just let it go. And then story.
Ah,
Yeah.
I love that. And you
Yeah.
didn't even look at those before you
No.
came up with the other message.
Yeah. So
It's
I
always nice.
feel like if you're feeling drawn to express yourself through writing, through word, through all that, um, I feel like it would be a very, very good energetic move forward, because it could be channeling. And actually, I think it is channeling because I'm hearing music now. So
I
yeah,
love it.
yeah.
That's fantastic. Yay. Okay, so let me see here. Oh, Marnie saying, thanks a lot, ladies. Super meaningful. Love it. And then Katya's clarifier for Christina is the Holy Mountain. Time to go on an expedition of your inner wisdom. Get
Mm,
down.
beautiful.
Sorry.
I love
Why do they always act up when they know you can't do anything about it?
it.
um, That'd be my dog, by the way. And then Christina's clarifier for herself is trust your path.
Mm.
If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Ooh, I love that. That's such a good question. Such a good question. So, what would you do? You don't have to tell us, but if you want to, tell us.
We're waiting.
Awesome. We're waiting. We're going to sit here in silence till you
Yeah.
tell us. No, I'm kidding. Us sit in silence? Are you kidding me? Okay, so that was Christina, and now we have Katya. Yes for card. Let me pop that one back in.
All right.
Telling you. Oh, it's after. Okay, I can finally turn some lights on here.
All right. A card for Katya. So Katya, I don't know. Usually the deck flies when nothing's jumping out. It almost tells me that you have some plans that you are keeping close to yourself. Ideas, inspirations of things moving forward. You have like an idea, but you haven't expressed it yet. So let's see. Thank you. There we go. And so your clarifying card is, you have three actually that jumped out. So, and it feels like there's an internal energy going on within yourself. And so, like the beacon, so it's like you're getting ideas, it's downloading, or not necessarily downloading, but you're putting the thoughts and form together. And so you're not speaking about anything until everything's energetically there. And the next thing is you're waiting for the right time of universal energies of the collective to be ready for these thoughts and ideas that are becoming formed. So you're holding on to something is what I'm picking up. And it feels good, right? It's good. And then growth or grow. So
Nice.
yeah, so and it feels like it's going to be slow, like a slow growth with whatever that's happening. And my one recommendation for, if this is, if this makes sense for you, is I just got like really, really kind of dizzy. So like maybe taking too much on all at once. So just kind of slow down, stay grounded, stay focused, and be present with the energy of flow.
Wow, that was a good reading, Katya, and I know you know.
I don't know.
You're awesome, Raph. Anyways, I picked up the Hanged Man and the Magician card in reverse. So I think this is speaking to that what Raph was saying about things are a little slow down, but there is reason and purpose for it, despite us, wanting things to happen quicker. This is the card of patience. You know how we feel about that, but it's necessary. And then I feel with this magician that came in reverse is that all of the manifest, not just all of the skills and tools, um, and tricks and things that you're doing, bring it fully into your present and put yourself in the mix too. It's not just what's happening outside of you, it's happening within you, and bringing that energy home, um, in a way that feels right for you is what's coming up. So it's using your talents, gifts, skills, abilities, and stuff like that for what you want to manifest out there. But it's also remembering that you can be included in that. Is what I'm getting. Why are you acting up, Elliot? Please go on, go on. You're not going outside unattended. Sorry, guys. Yeah. So let's see if there's some clarifiers here. Oh, Christina saying, I will continue to support my path. Thank you for the cards and insight. So enjoy the perspective. Yay, I love it. So Christina says, I'll continue to support my path. Thank you for the cards and insight. So enjoy the perspective. Yeah, I love it. Okay, but little Baba, we're almost done. Poor little guy. So this is for Katya's clarifier from Christina. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change. So good perspective there too. I love that. I love that. Oh, I know, buddy. I know. Okay, so 3 more cards. Okay. And then remember, stick around, you guys, because you have to be here for me to pop your name in the wheel of names. You got to be here to win. Waving at someone in the background. So Jane.
Jane?
Let's pull Jane. I'll go just because my card popped up quickly. I got the 3 of Pentacles. So it feels, what I'm picking up is, I don't know. Okay, I'll just say what it is. It's like someone isn't playing nice amongst everything that's going on. Everyone's trying to get along, but somebody isn't playing nice. I don't know whether this has to do with homework, whatever, a group you're part of, but I feel that there might have been some frustration there. And I actually think that Raphael's message is going to bring some clarity. Gonna put it over to you now. There you go. Bye.
Oh, Jane, when I first tuned into you, I saw like a pot with planted soil, and it's just like, doing inside gardening. It didn't feel like outside, but it feels like it's like you're bringing more growth into your life. So it could have been energetic, metaphoric energy that I was picking up, or it could be like reality. You are doing some indoor planting. But it's also like setting the intention of new growth, new energies to start sprouting. And it's almost like your soul needs it. And so I don't know if it's, like I said, it's either way, but that was like a huge thing. And soil's very, nurturing, healthy, clearing, growth, all that stuff. Your card that jumped out was Sprite. So it's like I'm feeling like your spark. What do you want to align to? What do you want to be a part of? And what it is do you want to culture in your life? And it's up to you. So you're going to be putting all that beautiful energy of who you are into a new, not necessarily new, but new growth for not only you but your family. And you
Love
have
it.
ideas, is what they just told me. A lot of ideas.
Oh, ideas. Okay.
Hmm.
I love it. Awesome. Let's see. What? Let me look. Let me look. Let me look. A lot of comments. I love it, you guys. Thank you. Oh, Christina has a clarifier for Katya. Al- Align your life. What is not? Oh, I already did that one. Sorry. I meant to go here. Katya was saying, thank you. It was spot on. Not ideas, but yes. I'm holding to something I can't share and talk about it. So yeah, you hit the nail on the head with that, Raphael.
Okay.
I like magician reversed for me right now. Yeah, it felt really good. It felt like, trust. Yeah, yeah, it's cool. Um, Jane got learning patience comes when you focus on learning how to calm your mind. I feel you got to blend it with feeling physically fit as well. So it's kind of like learning to calm your physical as well as your spiritual and emotional being. Love that. Thank you, Jane.
Yeah.
Simone, I would clarify, but I'm watching you while doing dinner dishes. Oh, well, glad to entertain you while you're doing dishes. Let
Okay.
us know if you want a card pull. I'm going to assume you do because you're here. So, and then Christina got for Jane, leap. You go first. The universe will catch you.
Beautiful. I
Yes, I
love that.
love that. Yeah. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Tiffany, hello, new here. Love to be here. Hi, Tiffany. Nice to see
Hello.
you. We're getting hearts. We're getting hi, Melissa. I don't see a Melissa, but hello. So, well, we don't see who's who. So, anywho, yay, yay. Okay, let's move on. Who's next? Who's next? We did Jane. We have Shannon. Shannon and then Annalie.
Okay.
I would love a card. I'm game for what the universe's message to me. Okay. Cool, cool, cool.
Okay. Right away, what I'm picking up for Shannon is the words life can get messy and be okay with it. So it's like allow the chaos. So it's like almost like an artist that is just like, painting, and the world's your canvas, and it's like use all the colors. So something about getting messy, getting dirty and all that.
I love it. I'm thinking finger painting. That's a nice way to get
There.
messy.
Yeah.
The card that came was the Five of Wands. So I don't know if you've been experiencing a little bit of conflict and competition going on. Um, I'm actually picking up that it's not necessarily in the outside world. It might be a conflict within yourself, and you're aware of it and you have the tools to deal with it. And this to me is just a heads up from the universe that yeah, you got it. You know, conflict happens. That's part of life. And the universe is confident that you can handle it. That's what's coming.
Beautiful. So yeah, like I was saying, like the words that came to me, what did I say? Life, let life get messy, or life is messy. Something about like just like, you know, use all the colors, make all that. And then so energetically is sometimes things have to be thrown, everything on the table energetically, and in order for a clearer understanding to happen, right? You don't know what kind of masterpiece it's going to be if you don't use all the colors and find out, so on and so forth. And so the energy, the card that I pulled or jumped out for you is sun. And so with the greater purpose, the it everything that does get messy, everything that gets scattered and just kind of disheveled, there's a greater energy of what is going to happen, a beautiful um, clarity and support. And
Nice.
knowing who you are, I think that's a really big one too.
Mm, I love it. That's great. Two clarifiers from Christina. We have no, wait, postpone, pause, say no. To me, that's going along with the energy of the card that I'd pulled. I already stuck it back in the deck. So I don't know if how that resonates for you, Shannon, but thank you, Christina, for the clarifier. Katya has one as well. The moon, cycles of life like cycles of life. Oh, that's interesting. Cycles of life like cycles of life. And Annalie got illumination. So yeah, just illuminating. When we illuminate the path in front of us, it shows us where we should step and where we shouldn't. But what you focus on expands. So if you're going to focus on those stepping stones, man, they're tiny. They're going to stay tiny. If you're focusing on those are stepping stones, are there to support me no matter how small, I can do it. I don't know why I needed to say that, but that's what came out.
Just keep your balance.
Yeah, that's all. Keep your balance. Nothing major. All right. That was for Shannon. We have Annalie and then Simone. And then we will do our wheel of names. So stick around if you want to win a private reading with Raphael and I. 30-minute reading, valued well over $80. Stick around. We're going to do that. So we got Annalie. She would love a message. What is most needed? I'm going to let the cards decide because, when you know someone and you know stuff, it's easy to kind of get in your head and go, well, there's this, there's that. But I'm going to let the cards decide. So, that came up
I'm hearing
fast.
Jackpots.
I think that's. I got 2 of Pentacles. So yes, there has been some yin and yang energy. There's been some balance and some misbalance. And I think this goes along with what I was saying, before for Shannon's thing is that it's what you focus on. I think maybe that message of the path and the stones on the path were for you, Annalie, maybe, because that's what I'm picking up here. It's like what you focus on is going to be the platform for your next step. So if you're focused on something positive, you're going to have that as your next step. If you're focused on the problem, not the solution, you're going to have that to step in. And it's not step on, you're going to step in it. We all know what that is. It's brown, it's sticky, and it smells.
What's that?
What's brown and sticky?
Yeah.
A stick.
A stick?
Brown. Yeah.
Oh.
Brown and sticky.
Oh, okay. Sticky. Okay, yeah, got it.
Yep. Okay. That's a bad kid joke.
There we go. All right. So for Annalie, at first I was hearing jackpots. And I don't know, it's almost like I don't know if okay, because I'm picking up so many different things. So it's kind of like a universal joke in a way, but it's actually for true. And so it feels like there's the energies of, the people watching over and after us, and they're jackpots, and they're giggling and all that. But it's not going to happen just like this, right? But they're energetically there. And I know it sounds really weird, and I wish I could sometimes verbalize sometimes what I see or feel or hear. The energy that or the card I picked up is doorways. And so it is look at things. So it kind of goes hand in hand with your card, right? Like the balancing 2 of cups, but it's also like, just know that this isn't just the only path. There's this path too. And then there's this path here too. And, so if there's always going to be a way through, even though it feels like it's like stuck. So, energetically, I just feel like things, maybe not right away, but things are going to be, and I wanted to say flow, I'm not allowed to, is going to be fluid. So I don't know what that means, but take it and see, hopefully it resonates. I know it sounds weird.
All right, let's see. Hi, Crystal. Okay, Christina's clarifier for Annalie is Pleiades double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. P.S. I always pull this for your mom.
And I
She
was
does.
like, say, that sounds really familiar.
The apple
I
doesn't
like
fall
that
far
call.
from the tree. And then Katya got the council. Listen to your inner sense. That's the council going, jackpot. Because,
Yeah.
yeah, I like what you said, Raphael, because it's not celebration. It doesn't mean it happens instantly, but it's a reminder to celebrate when little things happen, because it's all the little things that universe is going. I wonder if this is me when I'm at my wackiest. And trust me, you haven't seen me at my wackiest, but in my head, like, whoa, if only it could have my own sitcom. But it's like the universe is like, let's just give little dusts of stuff and just see what they do with them. Some people are like, oh, I found a quarter on the ground. Cool. Someone else, I found a quarter on the ground. Woohoo! Look what I found. Oh, this is amazing. And all. So it's when you celebrate like that, like I just got rejuvenated just by that. I hope I find a quarter. By doing that, you're giving the universe permission to bring more. And it usually comes quicker. It comes more thicker. It comes more flow. It comes bigger. It gets more prominent. That's what I'm picking up. Yeah.
Yeah. It feels like things have to be able to click, or the light needs to click together, so on and so forth, for the energy to come through. So jackpot. But there's people up there turning little or poking holes or whatever. They're doing their thing.
Putting the
And
puzzle
that's,
together.
yeah.
Yeah. And I like what Jane says. Where'd it go? Enjoy the unfolding, your journey for sure. I love that. I love that. Hi, Crystal. Yeah, we're just going to do Simone's reading and then we will definitely get ya. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, let's go back up. I got to clear all my little blue stars. Simone, get those dishes done, girl. The things we do at our age now on a Friday night. Dishes, woohoo, I got the dishes done. Hey, that feels really good to get the dishes done, I'm telling you. All right. Simone. Okay. You got half the deck. No. Sorry. Redo. I'm distracted by the dog.
Okay. So if you want, I can go first.
Yes, please.
So like for Simone, I just feel like you're like what I'm hearing is the honey-do list. So but you're doing it. And so it feels like you're doing the, honey-do list of energies that need to get done and checked off. Hence why half the deck keeps on wanting to jump out, because things are being, checked off, and you're like, okay, well, this needs to be done or looked at or put into place, so on and so forth. And that could be everything in life. I'm hearing work too. There's something about work that needs to be your attention being put into. So there's some kind of focus happening with that. And I'm not going to read all these cards for you right now, but I'm going to pick out, I'll use the first card that jumped out. So it's visionary. So it's like the energy is focusing a clear view on things that you want to clear off the table. It's like cleaning house. And I'm seeing like the energy of a sparkling window so you can let the light in. And so these things are, they build up on you over time, the honeydew list. And I don't know why I keep on saying that word, so maybe that resonates with you. But it's like things that just accumulate over time, over time, over time. it's just like, screw that. I'm gonna just get this done. I'm gonna fly through it, and it's feeling good. You want that clear view of light coming through to who you are. So
I
hopefully that.
love that. I love that. All I have to say about your honeydew is honey, do you love me? We can't elope now. It's a melon joke.
You're terrible. That's horrible.
I know, it's Freaky Friday. Anywho,
I like it.
I got 2 cards, Simone. I have the Wheel of Fortune, and I have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So first I want to address this in reverse. No stinking thinking when it comes to the material success in your life, whether it's work, it's, dealing with stuff. Like the moment you start going down that negative path, you need to be aware of it, you need to honor it, and you need to thank that negative thought, and then you need to turn it around. And the sooner you do that, and the more often you do that, Wheel of Fortune energy can come in and shift things for you. It's time. There's a new cycle. You've kind of been in no man's land as far as cycles are concerned, because sometimes it's not you're in one cycle and you go directly to another. Sometimes there's that rest period in between. So that's what I'm picking up for you. So let's see what comments. And I saw Erin wanted to get a reading, a card too. So yes. We'll do Crystal and then Erin, but let's see. Do we have clarifiers? Yes. Christina says, share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, because it could go either way, like if you're afraid to share your voice, but stand up for your truth. That's what I pick up from that one. Yeah. And were you laughing at my crazy joke? I'm hoping. Or groaning.
This was like
I don't
so
know.
funny.
Want me to say it again? No. Okay. Let's go. Hopefully that made sense, Simone. Oh, I missed this one. Was supposed to say cycles of life as in cycles of the moon. Okay, right. And then Shannon says yes to all. This is for her reading that we just gave her. It's been chaotic for a while, uncertainty of things, competition, maybe a little with a coworker, but I put her in her place nicely, LOL. I have lots of convos in my heads about things, and I know it will all come to light soon enough. Yes, using my tools to keep ego out of it. Thank you, ladies, and thank you for the clarifications. Sweet. Thank you for keeping us updated. I love it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, let me keep going, make sure I didn't miss anything. Simone says, nailed the cards. The card stud, ladies. Stud. We're studs. Thank you. Nailed the reading, ladies, if you only knew. Oh.
Beautiful.
Oh, we have a smiling baby penguin here. Hi from Laurel Highlands, center of I think is PA. So Pennsylvania? We're in Canada, so we don't know nothing. Hello. Nice to see you. Okay. So now we have Crystal.
Okay.
And then we have Erin, and then we got to cap it off because we got to do we stick around though, because we're going to put your name in the wheel of names so you can win a free reading maybe. And then I got to go because my dog needs to get outside. So just 2 more readings, but remember, we're back again, not next Friday, but the Friday after. Maybe we'll do a little early. I don't know.
Okay.
Stay on our channels. Sorry, Raph.
Who are we reading for?
We are reading for Crystal.
Okay.
And all the cards are a little chaotic and out of control here. So let me clear my energy. Okay, I need to ask for a card. Will church help me if I keep going? Okay. You know what comes to my mind is like, it can't hurt. You have to believe to receive. That's the first thing that comes, just me. Okay. You want to go, Raph? I got 2 that came up.
Yeah, a lot kind of like it just feels a little bit muddled energetically with maybe the mind and like the clearer picture of the energies all around. What I'm just kind of picking up is yes, um definitely, if it feels good, just keep on going, but also have it feels like there would be decisions to kind of make in maybe how much time and effort you want to put in, and with maybe supporting or different activities that you might engage in for volunteer work, with all that. So it feels yes, but also have a clear definition of what you want to gain from this, because you don't want to be using too much of your energy and those draws being taken away. I don't know if that resonates, but that's what came through with me. Yes, speak, use your words, but do not wear yourself out. Don't give too much of yourself, if that makes sense.
I like that. That's good advice for everybody. So you got 2 cards. I got lots of shadow reverse energy today. And it's not a negative, okay? When you get reversals, it's just seeing things from a different perspective, okay? That's my take on it. So you have the 10 of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. So these are when they're straight up, especially these are cards of abundance and things like that. So to me, what I'm picking up for you, Crystal, is that you are in that realm of happiness and abundance. It's just things are just a little morphed and shifted right now, and seeing the other side of things. So sometimes we have to have that polarity to understand that when good things are happening, you recognize them as good things. That's what came through. I don't even know if I can make sense of it, but that's what came through. I hope it makes sense to somebody. Anyone
Okay, well, we
clarify
need
mine?
clarifiers.
We need clarify. Oh, and I think we do have some. So let me see. My dog is going absolutely bananas playing with a ball right now. He's happy, but it's like, wow. Clarifier from Christina. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. I love it. Cherry on top. Katya also has one. Sanat Kumara, open channel, signs, codes, downloads, and sacred information. I love that for you, Crystal. You have a lot of talent, and I think you need to get out of your own way is what comes. Ugh, sorry, it kind of came out harshly, but that's treat yourself like when you have the skills and the tools and you want to use them for yourself, kind of it's okay to do things for yourself. But what I'm picking up is don't put too much energy into it. Like treat yourself as if you were doing a reading for someone else. And it's like, do the thing and then let it go instead of now it has to work. Where's the sign? That didn't work. This didn't work. Like you need to trust and allow. And time is not a measurement in this.
Okay,
It's
so
not saying it's going to go ahead.
I feel if we're going along those lines of energy, and that is like, yeah, the words that were like as you were speaking were kind of coming through is just trust. Don't be, just trust in the messages and the communication, and it's just like that voice needs to be heard. So don't worry, you can't go wrong, and so just allow that to flow.
There you go. Raphael softening the blow as always. I'm the blow, by the way. I was like, "Ah," and then she's like, just, oh, I'm supposed to do counseling on Monday. Well, good. Like, do it if you want to. Do it if you want to, right?
I feel it's a good thing. I think it's
beneficial.
yeah, it'll be beneficial, but just you know, yeah,
Yeah.
I feels like there could be energy of I don't know how churches work. I believe, in whatever it is that helps and so on and so forth, but it just feels like just know your boundaries.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess in the long run, you did have that question about church. I just totally ignored it and went with the message. We have a clarifier, Annalie, um, the seer, clear seeing, noticing patterns, trusting your intuition. Crystal, I know you know that is so beneficial. And sometimes it's not seeing with your eyeballs. We've had this conversation. It's seeing with all your other senses. And I know you're very talented, clairvoyant, and beyond. So love it. Teach and preach.
Mm.
All right. Okay. So I totally feel like I didn't trust the messages and now I'm paying. No, it's not about, Mojo. It's not about, what's the word I'm looking for? Restriction or, I can't think when the bird chirps. Sorry. It just, it's not about being disciplined for something you didn't do. There's a reason you didn't trust the messages. That was a learning experience as well. There's a reason for everything, even the things we resist. There's always a message. Okay. So always trust.
So, like I was saying earlier, about myself, I'm stubborn. I'm gonna just keep on hitting my head against that wall, right? And it's just like not trusting and all that. So it's like, yeah, the lesson, or not the lesson, the knowledge, the growth, and all that comes from doing things that we probably kind of knew that we probably shouldn't.
Yeah. But I mean, where's the fun if we did everything we were supposed to? Come on, it's Freaky Friday Rebel night. You are very welcome. You're very welcome. Universe is just trying to continue answering and guiding and will continue until we are ready and able to receive. Yes, let's all take that in.
Yeah.
Taking that in right now. Thank you. Yes, exactly. Punishment. That was the word I was trying to think of. Discipline, punishment. Exactly. There's no punishment. There's only, wish I could think of a P word to go with that. It's not Monday morning. It's Freaky Friday. So it's not going to happen. It's all good. We have one more reading and then we're going to do our wheel of names. So stick around. Aaron would like a card.
Okay. Erin, do you have a certain energy you would like to tap on, or do you just want universal?
It takes a moment for for us to see the comments. So, hello, are you back again?
Oh, hello.
Appreciation is huge. So appreciate the stuff that doesn't resonate. It's something we need to be aware of and hold it only if it continues to resonate. I love that, Jane. Jane Wisdom, we need to have you on here. Raphael and I have actually talked about that, like to have a special guest join us here in the StreamYard Cafe. So if you want to and be on camera with us and share your wisdom too, let us know and we can definitely have a little gathering. It'd be fun. Oh, Christina's already got the clarifier. Okay, so Jane's saying she wants a general reading.
All right. So we're doing Jane or Aaron?
Okay. No, we're doing Aaron, but Jane was just answering for her, saying she just wants a general reading.
Okay, general. Okay.
At least that's what my take is on it. So.
Okay. So Aaron, I don't know. The first image that popped into my head was like patchwork, like quilting patchwork, so on and so forth. So I don't know if you actually do seamistry. What is the word that I'm looking for? Like making things.
Seamstress.
Seamstress, thank you. Patchwork blanket, the energies of crafting comforts, so there's also the energy of symbolism with that. All right. Okay. So this is a card that fell out for you or jumped out. And when I picked up the card, I felt a severe, or not severe, but I felt a sense of loneliness and like not having a community of like-minded people around you, or people that you can actually energetically relate to on a certain level and all that. And so maybe that's where the energy of like that patchwork of, finding the resourcefulness and stitching together and creating that in your life. And so it is, you know, this is the energy that I want to have more in my life, these kind of people, and, stitching those things in the fabric of your life. So that's all that's kind of coming through. It feels like there's, I think you have a lot of internal energy going on. So a lot of thought, a lot of feelings, and all that. Pay attention to those thoughts and feelings. And now is the time to reach out and step into more of, oh, here I am. And yes, I'm going to be seen energy.
Nice. I love that. So the card that came for you is the Six of Cups in reverse. And I'm picking up on that energy too. This can often, the Six of Cups can often be about nostalgia or looking at the past in a wistful way. But coming in the shadow side, to me, it was focusing on maybe the not so nice things in the past. And then that's kind of accumulates and accumulates energetically. So trusting and being aware that you're doing that, or maybe it's a confirmation that you've kind of overcome doing that, or you're in the process of shifting the way you're thinking about something, and the energy of it is beginning to come a little bit clearer out of the mist is what comes to me. So hopefully that makes sense. And let's see, I know we had some clarifiers here. Okay, from Christina. Break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. I love that. That kind of goes along with what we were saying. So perfect, perfect. Shannon's jumping in the shower listening. Okay, we'll put you in the wheel of names. Love it. And then Aaron says, spot on, ladies. Wow, I love it. Well, I know Raphael's bang on with the stuff she picks up. I just read what the cards say, but she just brings things from I don't know where, left field, and makes it real. Love it.
Maybe I can map that.
What's that?
Maybe I can Google map that. Left field. Oh, there you
are. You're welcome. Stick around, Marnie. We're not done yet. We're going to pull the wheel of names, but first, Anna Lee has a clarifier called Earth. The world around and within yourself is a gift from spirit, so treat with respect, care, and love. Practice self-care and all of the beautiful blessings that you do have and that do surround, and lead each day with gratitude, and see how more reveal themselves to you. Sweet. Thank you. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right. So those of you who have your fingers on the keyboard, we are going to, I have to put your name in the wheel of names, and I will share my screen so you can watch it happen. But I need you now, get your little typey fingers ready and put in, what should we tell them to put in for, let's just say, put in wheel of names, or one, O-U-N, I can't even spell, W-O-N. Huh?
No, go ahead. You have it figured out.
Pop in the comments WON, which stands for Wheel of Names. It also says one, Wheel of Names. If you want your name, yeah, or ONE, that will work too. It's still one. All right, and I'm going to get everybody's name and put it in the Wheel of Names. Great. I'm so glad that resonates with you. Oh, I'm glad that resonates. Oh, I keep up and away. Everyone's writing. Okay. All right. Smiling baby penguin. I got to write all that. Smiling baby, can't even spell, penguin. Okay. Can you read them off to me, Raf? I'm on a different page now and I can't see. So can
I'm
you?
sorry, my dear.
Oh, you can't. Can
Yeah,
you?
you're in
Okay.
charge. I just see our I
All
was gonna
right.
say our
So we
faces.
have Christina, smiling baby penguin, Anna Lee, and Marnie.
Hold on. And Jane.
And Jane. Okay.
Probably Erin. She's probably still here. Anybody else?
You got to put, so I got to know you're here. Jane did. Jane did. Oh, Shane. Okay. Thank you, Shane. Instead of smiling baby penguin, we'll put Shane. We have
Wait, that's quite a name. Did you
huh? We have Simone. We have Katya. We have Rachel. Let's see. Anyone else?
Okay, so you have Erin. What about Marnie? She was here.
Yeah. Oh, no, I don't have Erin there. Erin?
Yeah.
I want to, all right. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sweet! I did it! Now I got to figure out how to share my screen. Fun and games. Share screen. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yep. Oh, I didn't know you had that. That's cool.
Well, this is just a website called wheelofnames.com. Anyone can use it. It's super, super easy. All right. So I'm going to spin the wheel of names and you will be the winner of a 30-minute private reading with Raphael and I, virtually, of course. And who's ready? Who's ready? Can I drag this out any longer?
Hold on. I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. Wheel of names.
That sounds horrible. I'm sorry. Oh, shame.
Happy baby Buddha or where penguin or whatever. Shane won the private reading with us. Sweet. Sweet. Now stop sharing the screen. Excellent, excellent. So how do you get in touch with us? So I think you're on my no whammies. No, you're right. There were no whammies. You got it. Yay. So you can I'm gonna pop my email address in here and you can get in touch with me by email. And to remind me that this is what it was for. It was from Freaky Friday, and then we will set something up. That's cool. That's cool. Thank you, everybody, for being here. You're welcome. Simone, good night. Thanks. I hope you have nice, shiny dishes. And thank you, everyone. It was great. You know, all of you were fantastic in sharing your insights as well and the clarifiers and just being so present here. It's been a really, really good time. So we, again, won't see you next Friday, but maybe we'll do it a day earlier. So whatever channel you're watching us on, stick around, subscribe, like, follow, whatever platform it's on. And that way you stay in the loop to let you know when we do come on live. So it was a lot of fun, wasn't it, Raph?
Definitely. A lot of fun. I like the giveaways.
I know. It is fun, isn't it?
Yeah. I was gonna say funner, but I'm like, I got mad at somebody on the radio today. That's not a word. So I'm like, that's not how it goes.
It is funner. I like funner.
It's for true.
No, I'm glad it was a fun time. Katya, thank you so much. Have a good night. Yeah, so pretty late for you, Katya. Yeah. Nighty night. Nighty night, everybody. So good to see you. And
Happy Friday and a beautiful sunny weekend.
may it be freaky amazing.
Yes.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.